Well, everybody, after quite some time, it's finally time for a new layout update. As you guys can see just by the opening of this video, quite a lot has changed. So now you see there's a full running loop. Since the last layout update, and we're running decent length trains now, not long trains, but you know, they're decent length considering the size of this layout. They are pretty decent length. So I've collected a lot of intermodal equipment, and this is not even all of it. So picked up received some auto racks. Here's two of them. Well, it's an articulated set, but I consider that two different pieces. And we got another set in the TTX scheme. That one is Norfolk Southern. This is TTX scheme. Made a bunch of other recent acquisitions. This ballast hopper, it's a Union Pacific ballast hopper. Decided why not. It was only like 20 something. About 19 bucks, something like that. $21, and they had a discount, so got it for about, I'd have to say 19 bucks. Also received two new scale trains units. One Tier 4 Jibo and one C44-9. Got said here's some more. Received these actually today, the Pacer Stack train and these TTX Maxi ones. The other set, really like the first set that I got, so had to pick up the other set. Two new Atlas 53-foot rebuild wall cars and some other stuff. So definitely some new good additions. But now getting on to the layout, you can see I built a passing siding. This wasn't intended to be built. Well, I did intend to build it, but my original plans was to have that track just lead into a yard right there, or an industrial lead. Obviously that's changed, but I still want to make that, that door open, so I did add a switch right there. This is going to be an isolated siding because, as you know, I'm still running analog DC. So, also, actually, today I received some track joiners. Or the feeders. So I'm going to run them around here to the power pack. And it's going to be an insulated siding. That way I can have trains stop. But I'm not going to be able to do that for probably a few days. I still got to run up to Home Depot, just get a basic switch so that it can be controlled. First siding will not, the main track will not be isolated. So, and there's that. And then over here, I did want to still include an industrial complex. So I just built that, and it's just going to be a small grain elevator or something there that just receives either hoppers or boxcars. So really like the Southern Pacific hoppers I have. They're right here, so I'm thinking the industry will be served by these. With these, put those back. There's my old tripod right there. And yeah, we got a full loop. Getting my first experience with FlexTrack. Better than my previous layout. Went to the hobby shop a few weeks ago. Purchased more of these crossings. Because I don't really feel like paving right now. And I do want to get some crossings, some functional crossings, and just hook them up. because why not? So pick those up so I wouldn't have to do any, what's it called? Use any spackle or any of that right now. For the permanent layout, I will, which won't even be in this room. This is just a spare bedroom we got, but we do have a storage room in the back. A little bit less than double the size of this room. And that's where I'll be building my final layout. You know, over the years I've had multiple layout adjustments, but I'm finally gonna be, you know, setting up permanently for a layout. But it's not gonna be in this room. I can't really build anything in front of this door. Reason being, well, it's a door to the outside. That's basically like one of our fire escapes, so I can't really build anything in front of that. Not even with a swing bridge, because that door is way too close to the wall. So I made a deal with my mother to just trade the storage room for this room. Storage room we don't use for much, so this is probably going to become one of my family members' future bedrooms, possibly. And that room, that's where I'll be doing my new layout. But that's not going to happen for at least probably another few months. I'd have to say it's not going to happen for at least 3 to 18 months. So I did want to build a layout so I can get trains running and stuff. I do want to tidy up the place a little bit. It is a mess, for sure. So I will tidy it up soon. I don't like having all these boxes chilling around everywhere. So it's gonna be hell to pack all this stuff up. That's why I'm not taking those out of the box unless I know for sure I'm not gonna be moving for quite a while. Probably won't take those out of the box. Those I probably will. But I don't want to take too much stuff because it's already going to be a nightmare packing all this stuff up. Putting it into boxes. This and that. And carrying it across the house. Which doesn't sound like a big deal, but I try to put them all in their original boxes. So I don't just want to carry them in random boxes. Or boxes that they don't belong in. But I'm planning on purchasing more Scale Trains units, but I'm probably going to purchase a couple with DCC and sound. My overall plan when I move into the new layout is while I'm constructing the track, the basic track, I'm going to still run analog DC most likely, unless I already have a DCC system going. If it's not going to be till 18 months, I'll probably already have a DCC system going in this layout. So I'll just move the DCC system straight over. But if not, I'm going to construct I'm going to do a good amount of construction first before I install a DCC system. Now I'm going to try to purchase a DCC system and some decoders so I can get ready and spend a weekend installing decoders in all my Kato units. But I do want to have a few units ready, so when I'm straight on ready to go to DCC, I'll have a few units ready, and I can spend another week doing upgrades on my other locos. So that's the overall game plan right now. And this layout, at this point, I'm not really sure where I'm modeling it. I haven't done any scenery on it, and I don't think I have any plans to. But the overall game plan right now is I'm just modeling wherever. Sometimes, if you look on my Instagram page, sometimes I'll do operations videos in like the Los Angeles subdivision, sometimes the Cajon subdivision, occasionally San Luis Obispo, or somewhere along the coastline. Haven't done anything on the Mojave sub yet, but I plan to at some point. So yeah, right now I'm just doing a freelance layout where I can do operations wherever I want right now. So that's really, like I said, the plan right now. And yeah, the layout move, I'll get more into that when the time becomes closer and I have an estimate when I'll actually, because this is just planning out right now. I don't know what I'm actually going to do. It also depends on my money situation. Right now, I have the money to do it. It's just a matter of installing the door and all, because this room does not have a door. So that's a problem right there. And I have cats, so you don't want cats on your layout, especially if it's N scale. So that's the first problem that has to be resolved. Right now I have the means to do it, but at that time I'm not sure what my personal financial situation will look like. So yeah, haven't been spending too much money right now. That way, I could save up for when good stuff gets released. So yeah, that's pretty much the overall game plan right now. The overall game plan is just to continue doing operations on this layout, purchasing new stuff to have ready for the new layout, so that when I do build the new layout, I'll be able to immediately start running really long trains. So, yep, that's the game plan right now. Hope you guys enjoyed this little update. I will do another update soon, in depth on this layout. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys later now. Take care. Bye-bye.